people need insurance, and a lot of people, especially males, aren't really well versed on that, and they don't really want it. They don't know what it means. They don't know the value of it.
Okay, well, the value is everything when it talked about life insurance. It is so important. It is a lot easier for people to feel comfortable buying auto insurance because it is a requirement. But that's a machine. We insure machines. We insure property. But if people feel at ease, buying auto insurance, because it's something we have to have, we understand that. And also we need property insurance. But when it comes to one's life, it is really a concern. It concerns me, the lack of knowledge, number one. And that's why we do this radio show, to educate not only the men, but also the women on uplifting the next generation is so important, or not leaving the next generation in debt. Time after time, from generation to generation, debt follows debt. That is a continuous cycle of family members getting in debt. And when they lose a loved one, sometimes it's 2 or 3 members of a family in a household in 1 year. And now with no means of paying for their final expenses. And this is why I'm here. I'm here to educate our listener audience to better understand life insurance. Life insurance it's an instant savings account. It's like buying money for low cost. And it will pay as long as you purchase the right insurance. But before we get started, the phone number here, if you want to call in, is 702-647-3688 with any questions about insurance, 702-647-3688. And also I want to say to all the people that came in last week and purchased home, auto, and life insurance for me, thank you so much for your continued support. And also for the listeners that tune in each and every week, thank you for your continued listening. Now, again, we're on Fridays from 9:30 a.m. to 10 o'clock right here, home of the People Station. A.M., that's A.M., by the way. And if you want to get in touch with us for an insurance review, my location is right on the corner of Sahara and Rancho in a beautiful U.S. Bank building located on the 8th floor. Veronica standing by to take your name and number. 702-236-2624 is my contact phone number. 702-236-2624. Again, 702-236-2624. And Facebook listeners out there and people that tuned in with Facebook, thank you so much for your continued listening. And, people that view my webpage, thanks a lot. I mean, there's so many different mixed medias these days. It's hard to keep up with everything. But we have Maria in the studio audience today. And just tell me your experiences, positive experiences being an insurance agent. How have you helped families over the years?
Well, the thing is, it's kind of hard to get people to understand that life insurance is needed, because most people think that they don't want to think about death at all. So they think they're immortal. So what happens is someone will pass away, there's no insurance, and then how is it going to be paid for? They don't think about that part. So that's what I'm here for, to help educate people on the value of it.
Well, the value is everything. And and I'm proud of not only the value, you're absolutely right with the value. What I do in my agency, my practice is this. I've been an agent for over 22 years. Well, I'm in my 22nd year, actually, because I had to get my license renewed, and now I'm in my 22nd year, and so I'm in the process of renewing my license. However, you have to understand the product, and many, many times on my show, I tell people when they receive information in the mail for life insurance, and it comes from well-known resources, your bank, your credit union, even your employer may perhaps. A lot of times when you receive this information in the mail, they are targeting a group of people, usually seniors, and it's not always the best insurance policy for you. A lot of those policies that you buy by way of mail, sometimes they're only accidental, which I tell people on my show every single week. Do not just buy accidental only insurance. They never pay. Those policies never pay. You buying a lot of insurance for low cost. I understand that, but anyone that has benefited from an accidental death only life insurance policy, you have to pass away of an extremely accidental death, climbing Mount Charleston, or racing speed boats, or speed racing cars. I mean, it has to be extremely extreme, and also, if you live a Evel Knievel lifestyle, I call it, racing motorcycles, jumping over water fountains and jumping over cliffs, then you probably will need that type of insurance. But just an everyday person that's doing the normal things in life, accidental insurance is not the best answer for you when purchasing life insurance. Now, and those other policies that you purchase by way of mail, you fill it out, and those are sometimes short term insurance policies, only a 10-year term 10-year term insurance, and it renews every 10 years, and the price goes up every 10 years, where to the point where you can't afford it. Or if you buy a whole life policy, sometimes they have stipulation with whole life policies that it may expire at age 85. So that's very important when a person looking at price, when they're shopping for price instead of product, that's when they make a lot of mistakes.
I agree with that, Donald. And the question I have for you is, what happens if someone dies and they don't have insurance? I already know the answer, but I'm asking you to tell.
Well,
because I know.
Well, there are opportunities out there that for people that don't have life insurance and don't have any means to pay. Cremation is an alternative, and with the ceremony, those cremations are up there anywhere from $3,000 to $8,000, depending on the ceremony. If you have that type of money sitting around, then you can take care of your final expense on your loved one. But just think about it. If you have 2 or 3 losses in 1 year, that's a financial devastation for most families that don't have any life insurance. Now, if they want a traditional burial, and most Christians want to be buried, they don't want a cremation. And so now you're talking about a range of $15,000 and up. Okay, a range of $15,000 and up. And how are you going to pay for this? Life insurance is a means to pay for it. You can take your life insurance policy in the funeral home. They'll use it as cash. The very first thing they're going to do is make sure their policy is active. Okay, they're going to call that life insurance company, the type of policy it is, and also to make sure it is active. Now, if it's accidental only, you're going to be very devastated. They're going to hand the policy back to you. They're not even going to call the life insurance company. They're going to hand the policy back to you and say, listen, this is accidental only. Your mother, your father passed away of natural causes. This policy is invalid. It's no good. Well, my parents have been paying on this policy for the last 20 years. What do you mean it's no good? It says accidental only. You must understand the product you're paying for out there. And that's why we're here to help you better understand the product. Give Veronica a call. She's standing by right now, 702-236-2624, 702-236-2624 is my contact phone number, 702-236-2624. So by paying for a life insurance policy out of your own pocket, family members have to sometimes get together and collect money. Or maybe they have to go out on the streets and ask for money, or, ask for donations. Car washes, if you want to bury a loved one, your average car wash is $20. You have to wash 750 cars. That's a lot of cars. Your fingernails won't look like they look right now, Marie.
That's very funny, Donald.
Her fingernails is nice and polished. So can you imagine what your fingernails look like after washing 300 cars? And you're just halfway there at $20 a car. Think about it. We're here to help you to better understand. I'm going to tell you a story real quick, Maria. And so I had this client come in, and he talked about he purchased life insurance policy for his mother. And at the time, his mother was healthy, but she had a few health challenges. But they got a policy for her. The policy was around $35,000, and she just barely got the policy. She's getting up in age, and so the brother bought the policy with the understanding with his brother. Together, they're purchasing the life insurance policy for their mother. They're paying for it. So the oldest brother said, "I'll pay for it for the first year," and so they agreed on it. So now the second year comes around. And the brother said, well, now it's your turn to pay on mom's life insurance policy because we agreed on this. He said, okay, I'll pay on it. So now 3 months goes by. Okay, 3 months goes by. The older brother got a letter from the life insurance company, says your policy has lapsed. You're in jeopardy of losing the policy if the back premiums are not paid. So now he picks up the phone and calls his younger brother and said, man, what happened? You were supposed to pay the policy this year. I paid it for the last 12 months. Now it's your turn. You haven't made a payment yet. And the only thing the brother could say was, hey, man, I'm sorry. Some things came up. My bad. You're bad? What do you mean, you're bad? I mean, that's one of those situations where my bad is not a good bad because you're jeopardizing, have to pay in for a funeral. Your mother's not in the greatest health. She just barely got the life insurance policy. And there's something you just cannot play with. because now at his mother's current health, she wouldn't qualify because her health got worse. She wouldn't qualify for another life insurance policy at that rate. At 35,000, she would have to get something a lot less. And the only thing he could say, my bad. Well, my bad is not an excuse to let a life insurance policy lapse. When you purchase a life insurance policy, this is the value of it. We have to understand. And a lot of you out there have purchased life insurance policies from me before, and you've let them lapse. You let them lapse. That is telling me that I'm not going to be responsible. I know things do come up, but life insurance, as you said earlier, we're not immortal. Everybody has a time. We don't know when that time is. It is totally unpredictable. No matter how old you are, we have to prepare ourselves to take care of the next generation. And even uplift the next generation, not only getting the smaller policies, but the larger policies too. What's wrong with getting $200,000 or $300,000 life insurance policies on mom and dad? Or if your grandparents qualify, get a $200,000, $300,000 on your grandparents. Now, if you're a single parent out there with this is what really concerns me, a single parent out there with no life insurance, 2 or 3 kids, no life insurance. I talked to a young lady yesterday in my office, 2 young kids, no life insurance. Are you kidding me? You have 2 young children with no life insurance? She said, no. I said, what happened to you if what happened to your 2 kids? You're single. Well, what happened to your 2 kids if you were accidentally got sick and all of a sudden get sick and you pass away? What happened to your children? So, you know what she told me? She said, I really never thought about that. I never really thought about it. She says, I'm glad you brought it to my attention because I really needed to do something because no one has really educated me. Education is everything. And this is why we're on this show. For more information, give me a call at 702-236-2624, 702-236-2624. If you're just tuning in, my name is Donald Marquez, and this is Your Insurance Connection. On Your Insurance Connection, we talk about insurance. We help you with your auto insurance, your home, your auto. You know, we want to make sure that you have the right coverages for the right price. It is so important. A lot of people are always looking for the lowest cost car insurance. I get that, to save money. But in order to save money on your auto insurance, a lot of times, too, you may reduce coverages and put yourself at jeopardy not having enough insurance if you're involved in a car accident. We review your insurances. We offer reviews for home, auto, and life insurance, no charge to you. You can come up to my office. It's located right on the corner of Sahara and Rancho in the U.S. Bank Building. I work by appointment. Contact me at 702-236-2624, 702-236-2624, 702-236-2624. Maria, how long have you been an insurance agent?
I've been an insurance agent for 2 years. And what I'm finding is that people will buy insurance for things that might happen. But they never think about buying insurance for something that is going to happen. And that is death. It's a reality.
It is a reality.
It is. So when if somebody dies, you go to the funeral home or they go to the funeral home, the funeral home is not going to do anything to your body until they're paid.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll just lay there in the care center until it can be paid.
Well, and sometimes some of these funeral homes charge a storage fee.
Yes, they do.
They charge a They charge a storage fee.
It's okay, Don.
I just had a glass of water. But anyway, they charge a fee. The worst part of all of that is this: your family's grieving. You've lost a loved one, your mother, father, grandparent, a son or a daughter, or even a child, a husband or a wife, and you have lived a lifestyle that you can't afford it. You lived a lifestyle where things happen. You go to the casino and spend money in the gambling, drinking, going out. We have multiple restaurants everywhere on the corner here in Las Vegas. It's just an adjustment of your lifestyle. It's not something that ever say, well, I can't afford it. You can afford it. You can afford it. You just have to adjust your lifestyle. Instead of going to these coffee houses and paying $5 and $7 for a cup of coffee, come on now, for a cup of coffee, go home and make your own coffee. There's just minor adjustments. Instead of going out or running all over town, just make some minor adjustments in your lifestyle, and you can afford the life insurance because, as you said, Maria, this is going to happen someday, and who's going to pay for it? That's why we're here to help. Call us at 702-236-2624 right now. Let's stop procrastinating. I know it's hot outside. My office is nice and cool inside. Sometimes it's so cool, I have to go outside and warm up. They keep it sub-zero in my office. I said, I'm cold. My fingers are dead. I'm freezing. I have to go outside warm up for about 10 minutes, and then go back in and then do my work. I mean, it's nice and cool. So if you want to come to my office, please come to my office. It's located right on the corner of Sahara and Rancho in the beautiful U.S. Bank building. I'm located on the 8th floor. Donald Marquez, this is your insurance connection. 702-236-2624 is my contact phone number. 702-236-2624. I love being an insurance agent. You know, I've been in insurance. I started in this business back in 97, in the summer of 97. And I haven't missed one day in my career being an insurance agent. And I've loved the career. I love the people that I interact with. There's a positive atmosphere. If you want to be an insurance agent, there's a lot of opportunities for us out here in the insurance industry. It is wide open. And one of the greatest things about being an insurance agent, the more money you make, the more they love you. You cannot get fired unless you really do something unethical. I mean, really. I mean, it's you create your own business for a little no cost. And what I mean by that is little or no cost, because when you pay for your school, your testing, you get all your money back usually the first life insurance sale. Am I right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
So
you're
stay with me.
absolutely correct.
Are you awake over there?
I'm awake over here, Donald, and I'm glad you gave me a chance to say this part. Now, you talked about $5 a day for coffee when people say they can't afford insurance. But you're a mathematician. Do $5 times 30 days in a month.
No, my goodness, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money.
That's what you could pay for an insurance policy, and a hefty one at that.
Yeah, that's absolutely. You know that, and the thing is, if you add it up, not only that, if you go out to the club and have a couple of drinks, and if you do that 3 times a month, or you play slots, and you figure out bingo, you figure that out, what it costs you to play bingo, or this is running out to the state line. I was out to the state line about a month ago, and the lines are just lined up, almost out the door. And I wanted to yell out to everyone, how many people have won? You're spending the money on this pipe dream. How many people have won? And the people just scratching and getting their numbers in, and I'm looking at everyone, because I went out there with some buddies of mine. We were riding our motorcycles out there. And I didn't buy any lotto tickets because I think it's a waste of money. It truly is a waste of money. The money it costs you to go out to the state line, purchase these lotto tickets, and then go back home and hope. You own a hope. But life is a certainty. Death is also a certainty. Someone must pay for it. It's so easy to get a life insurance policy. We're only going to take the first month's premium. We get you qualified right on the spot for a final expense life insurance policy. We can get you up to $35,000 of life insurance. If you're looking for a final expense, for burial purposes, this is a great option for you. It's only 9 health insurance questions, and they're yes or no. Final expense, we can pull out a monthly draft right out of your checking account. You pick the due date from the 1st to the 28th of each month. I mean, this is so affordable for most people. Or if you're looking for that larger life insurance policy, I had a gentleman in my office a couple of weeks ago. He bought a $200,000 life insurance policy, and we did the math on if he was to save $200,000 to equal this life insurance policy, it would take him over 70 years to do it. Over 70 years. And he was in his late 50s. So that would put him over 130 years old. So what I mean by that is you buying money at a low cost. You buy life insurance. Think about it like this. You're buying money at a low cost. You're buying money at a low cost. It's an automatic savings account. All of a sudden now your net worth is $100,000, $200,000, even $35,000 net worth more. And also you're telling your family members, I'm being responsible because I don't want my children to suffer as a result of having no life insurance where they have to pay for my final expenses. Because we're talking about today's rates, average cost of $15,000 to bury a loved one. 702-236-2624, 702-236-2624, 702-236-2624 is my contact phone number. Call me, pick up the phone, do it today. Don't wait any longer. An interesting thing you said to me yesterday was, Maria, that the funeral costs are going up. What'd you say, monthly, weekly, daily? Or?
Actually, they go up yearly, and every 10 years, they double. So if you buy the insurance now, you're locking in the money. that you're saving.
What I like about life insurance versus getting a pre-need, let's say a pre-need, you have to pay for it for a period of years. There's no money left over from the pre-need. It only pays for the funeral costs, and the families are usually left with paying the taxes on a pre-need. A life insurance policy, once you qualify, is instant. You can have instant coverage that day number one, when we take the initial premium. You're covered that day. Or if your health is a little bit of challenging, like if you have dialysis, cancer, heart disease, COPD, we can get you a life insurance policy. If you had a heart attack, heart surgery, congestive heart failure, we can get you a life insurance policy. If you're on dialysis, and I know you've been turned down for life insurance, we can get you a life insurance policy. And people with diabetes out there, diabetics, listen up. Diabetics, we can get you, if that's, most diabetics that I write, they have life insurance at day one. There's no 2-year wait period. Okay, let me say that again. Diabetics, whether you're on the insulin or pill, we can get you a final expense life insurance policy where you can qualify up to $35,000 worth of life insurance. Now it's time to act, because I know a lot of these insurance companies right now they don't want diabetics. And it would be multiple times people try to get life insurance policies, they get turned down, and a lot of times they lose faith in trying to get a life insurance policy. So yeah, I don't know what the alternative is when you don't have life insurance, you don't have money in the bank. The best alternative is to contact me today, 702-236-2624. I have a solution for you. We can work it out. And don't be embarrassed. I have sometimes people that in their late 70s, they're embarrassed to call me because they said, well, I didn't have any life insurance all these years, and my children don't know don't have any life insurance. Well, what are you waiting on? Doesn't matter. We're here to help you. This is where I'm on the radio. Give us a call, 702-236-2624, 702-236-2624, 702-236-2624. My time is getting short. I'm about to get this in real quick. On Fridays, Greg DeVille is he's the man with the plan. He's turning renters into homeowners. And check his show out from 9 a.m. to 9:30 right here at 88.1. And also right after the Greg DeVille show on Fridays, check out Like It Is Radio with Franklin Verley and Cheryl Lightford. They keep it real with the Black diaspora and all the social events that's going on in town. I also want to thank my crew, Frank White and also Veronica Nicholson, for keeping me whole, and also my engineer Brian Timms back there, just keeping me whole. And I also want to thank 88.1 for allowing this platform for me. This is always exciting to me to come to the radio and talk about what I do as a professional life insurance agent. Also, I sell auto insurance, home, and renters insurance. So you'll know all the products that we have. I am a full service insurance agent. I don't insure you, because the question has been asked, do you insure me? No, I am a licensed insurance agent for the state of Nevada. I have been for the last 22 years, and I'm proud of it, with no complaints. By the way, with no complaints. I represent multiple insurance companies. I represent multiple insurance companies to get you with the right company. I can do the shopping for you. As an insurance agent, I want to be your personal insurance agent. Give me a call at 702-236-2624, 702-236-2624. Quick question, Maria. Why did you get in the insurance business? You want to help people?
I want to help people, and I also want to educate people, because you find most people that you talk to are not educated about the value of insurance. So if they don't have it, it's going to be a disaster. On the worst day of the life of your family, then they're going to have to come up with some money, and a lot of it, even if it's cremation.
Even cremation is, and a lot of times too, people want that ceremony to kiss their family goodbye.
Yes.
Life insurance is a gift of love. It really is. It's saying that, I'm not going to depend on the churches to bury me, and which they can't in most cases, because if they're running through 2 or 3 funerals a month, excuse me, not a year, a month. If they're running two or three services a month, let's say 3 services a month, that's $4,500 a month on average. $45,000 a month on average. These churches can't afford to pay that. So don't depend on the church paying for something you should take care of. When I see people out there asking money to bury a loved one, I give them a business card and say, here's my business card. Call me so this won't happen again. I mean, it's not my responsibility to take care of your responsibility. You could do it. 702-236-2624 is my contact phone number. 702-236-2624. It's going to be a positive experience. We're going to laugh a little bit. We're going to sit down and get right to it, to make sure. And we're going to find a life insurance policy that fit in your budget. So everything is not unaffordable. We're going to make it affordable. We can put, how much can you, I'm going to ask you, how much can you afford to pay a month? We can punch the numbers in the computer to find out how much you qualify for. Now, we do qualify you based on your health. Even if you smoke marijuana or cannabis, Kimberly just had a show about cannabis. Can't call it marijuana anymore. We used to call it weed back in the day. But, we're trying to be correct, so we'll call it if you smoke medicine. I just want to call it, if you smoke medicine, we can help you with that too. That's not a disqualifier. 702-236-2624. My time is up. 702-236-2624 is my contact phone number. My name is Donald Marquez. You're tuning into Your Insurance Connection. Check me out this Friday right here at home of the People Station from 9:30 to 10 o'clock a.m. Maria, I want to thank you for tuning in with me today.
You're welcome.
I do appreciate it. We're going to do this again sometime in the near future, all right?
Sounds good.
Until this coming Friday, just keep it crispy.